welcome to our channel. Today we're debunking the top 10 myths about cats that you might believe. Let's dive into the fascinating world of feline folklore and uncover the truth behind these common misconceptions. We're gonna bust these myths wide open with real facts and practical advice, because understanding cats is about more than just knowing what they scratch and where they like to nap. So, buckle up, cat guardians. Let's separate fact from fiction and journey into the heart of what makes these amazing creatures tick. Alright, let's address the elephant, or should I say, the falling cat, in the room. We've all heard it, cats always land on their feet. While it's true that cats have an incredible ability to right themselves in mid-air, thanks to that super flexible spine and amazing inner ear, it doesn't make them invincible. This myth, folks, is downright dangerous. A cat needs time and height to turn, and even then, a bad landing can mean serious injury. Think about it. A cat's body is designed for agility, not absorbing the impact of a high fall. So, what's the takeaway here? Cat-proofing your home is essential, especially if you live in an apartment or have high windows. Secure your screens, create safe spaces on balconies, and don't underestimate a cat's curiosity. Be proactive, be vigilant, and give your cat the gift of a safe environment to explore, climb, and yes, even take the occasional leap of faith. Let's talk about black cats, those sleek, elegant creatures that have been unfairly demonized for centuries. The myth that they bring bad luck? Total garbage. This superstition is rooted in fear and ignorance, and it's high time we put it to rest. In many cultures, black cats are actually symbols of good luck, prosperity, even protection. In ancient Egypt, they were revered as sacred animals, associated with the goddess Bastet. So where did this negativity come from? Well, in medieval Europe, black cats became associated with witches and the occult, leading to persecution and fear. Black cats are just as loving, playful, and deserving of our love as any other cat. Judging a cat by its color is like judging a book by its cover. It's shallow and unfair. Let's break free from outdated superstitions and embrace the beauty and grace of these amazing animals. Okay, let's talk about one of the biggest misconceptions about cats, that they're aloof, independent, and couldn't care less about human affection. This myth couldn't be further from the truth. Cats are complex creatures, yes, but they're also capable of forming deep, loving bonds with their humans. The problem is, we often misinterpret their signals. Cats show affection differently than dogs. They're not going to greet you at the door with a wagging tail and slobbery kisses. Instead, they might rub against your legs, purr softly, or even give you a gentle headbutt. These are all signs of love and trust, folks, just expressed in a subtle feline way. Respect their boundaries, provide them with plenty of enrichment, and learn to communicate on their terms. Trust me, the rewards of a deep, loving relationship with a cat are well worth the effort. Here's a myth that gets my whiskers in a twist. The idea that cats are untrainable. Folks, cats are incredibly intelligent creatures, perfectly capable of learning new tricks and behaviors. The key is to ditch the outdated dominance-based methods and embrace positive reinforcement. Cats learn through association. When they perform a desired behavior, reward them with something they love, whether it's a tasty treat, a playful scratch behind the ears, or even just some verbal praise. Make it fun, keep it consistent, and watch your cat's inner student shine. With patience, understanding, and a little creativity, you can unlock your cat's full potential and strengthen your bond in the process. Training should be a fun and rewarding experience for both you and your feline friend. Alright, let's tackle one of the most enduring myths out there. The age-old belief that cats and dogs are natural enemies. This couldn't be further from the truth. Sure, they have different communication styles and social cues, but with proper introductions and socialization, cats and dogs can not only coexist peacefully, but even become the best of friends. The key is to start slow and let their relationship develop naturally. Don't force interactions, and always supervise early encounters. Provide each animal with their own safe space and gradually introduce them to each other's scents and presence. Patience is key, It takes time for cats and dogs to learn each other's language and establish boundaries. Embrace the possibility of interspecies harmony, and watch as your furry family members learn to coexist, play together, and even offer each other comfort and companionship. It's a beautiful thing to witness, and it all starts with debunking this harmful myth. Let's shed some light on another common misconception: that cats are nocturnal creatures, prowling the night while we sleep. While it's true that cats are crepuscular, meaning they're most active at dawn and dusk, their activity levels can actually adapt to our schedules. Domesticated cats, with their readily available food bowls and cozy sleeping spots, don't need to adhere to those primal instincts. They're highly adaptable creatures, and with a little encouragement, they can learn to adjust their sleep-wake cycles to better align with ours. Provide plenty of enrichment during the day. Interactive playtime, puzzle feeders, and even just some quality time with their humans can help tire them out and encourage them to sleep through the night. A tired cat is a happy cat, and a happy cat is more likely to let you get a good night's sleep. Alright folks, let's talk about a myth that's not only untrue but potentially dangerous. The idea that cats don't need regular vet visits. This couldn't be further from the truth. Cats are masters at hiding illness, often masking symptoms until a problem has progressed significantly. Regular checkups are crucial for catching potential issues early and ensuring your feline friend lives a long, healthy life. Veterinarians are trained to detect subtle changes in your cat's health that you might miss. They can also provide preventative care, like vaccinations and parasite control, that can help your cat avoid serious health problems down the road. By investing in regular vet visits, you're investing in your cat's long-term health and well-being. Be proactive, be vigilant, and give your cat the gift of a long, healthy life. Let's dive into a myth that's making a splash: the belief that all cats hate water. While it's true that many cats aren't too fond of getting wet, this isn't a universal feline trait. Some breeds, like the Turkish Van, actually enjoy water and are known for their swimming abilities. And even among domestic shorthairs, you'll find individuals who don't mind a little splash now and then. A wet coat can be uncomfortable and even dangerous in certain environments. But that doesn't mean you can't introduce your cat to water in a positive way. Start slow, use lukewarm water, and make it a fun experience. With patience and understanding, you might just discover that your feline friend enjoys a little splash of fun. Alright, let's talk about one of the most iconic and often misunderstood feline behaviors: the purr. While it's true that cats often purr when they're content and relaxed, this soothing sound isn't always a sign of happiness. Think of the purr as a form of communication, a way for cats to self-soothe, to heal, and even to express discomfort or pain. Studies have shown that the frequency of a cat's purr falls within a range that promotes bone and tissue healing. It's also important to remember that cats are masters at hiding pain. A cat who's injured or unwell might purr as a way to mask their discomfort and appear less vulnerable. If your cat's purring is accompanied by other changes in behavior, such as loss of appetite, lethargy, or hiding, it's important to consult with your veterinarian. Pay attention to your cat's body language and overall behavior to get a better understanding of what they're trying to communicate. Let's debunk one final myth that often leads to misunderstandings: the idea that cats are independent creatures who don't need much attention. While it's true that cats are perfectly capable of entertaining themselves and enjoying their own company, they're not solitary creatures by nature. They crave social interaction, mental stimulation, and yes, even affection from their humans. Domesticated cats might not live in colonies, but they still crave that social connection, even if it's just with their human family. Ignoring your cat's need for attention can lead to boredom, stress, and even behavioral problems. So make an effort to engage with your cat on a daily basis. Provide them with plenty of playtime, interactive toys, and opportunities to explore their environment. By meeting their needs, you'll not only strengthen your bond but also ensure they live a happy, fulfilled life. Thanks for watching. We hope this video helped debunk some common myths about cats. Understanding the truth behind these myths can lead to happier, healthier relationships with your feline friends. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more cat care tips and insights. Remember, every cat is an individual, so get to know your feline friend, cherish their unique personality, and embrace the incredible journey of being a cat guardian.